Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing the full playthrough of Mission 1.4 of Espire 1. My first video on Mission 1.4. And before you get started, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more tutorials on Espire 1. And make sure to comment any questions or any recommendations for videos in the future. Now that I've said that, let's get started. So I'd say this mission is probably easier than 1.2 and 1.3. This is a pretty easy mission. Other than some of the enemies are a little bit harder, this is a pretty easy mission.
More info coming in.
So the first part.
Signals indicate there should be one upload laptop somewhere on this floor. Have a look around. Espire vision might help.
Ooh, I just missed him. My bad. Alright. So, you're going to notice if you play this mission more than once that the computers will randomize where they're going to be. Sometimes this computer's on that table, sometimes it's on that table, sometimes it's on this table. So, that means with the rest of the computers, they're going to be randomized. So, I cannot tell you where the computer's always going to be. What I can tell you is Espire Vision will show you where they will be. So, the first thing I'm going to recommend is how to get through this part. So, I'm going to go through that door like it recommends for you to do. I go down this elevator shaft, and also there's any starting weapons that you want. But anyways, we're going to jump into the elevator shaft. We're going to do this one up here first. Alright, so let's turn on Espire Vision. So we can clearly see the computer is right there. We're going to wait for that guy to turn around just so that he doesn't see me do this. Alright, now that I've got that computer, I'm just going to get out there and not even worry about them. So I've gotten them two. And the third computer is right there. Alright, so now I got all three. And we're going to go up to the top. And about the randomizing computer thing, I may be completely wrong and be lying to you there, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure that they randomize every time. Because sometimes I'll catch computers in spots that they aren't normally. But anyways, after you go through the elevator shaft, those spots in there were just then were really easy to get going through the elevator shaft. That would definitely be the way I'd recommend to get the computers. That way you don't trigger a combat alert. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go through this airlock and we're just going to go through this tunnel. You're going to notice that this is the same map as 1.3 as you get to this point. And we are going to go all the way through the tunnel. Now I know there's somebody right here, yeah. Alright, we're just going to knock them out. So now we're just going to run through this part. Now we need to take a right here. Now we need to open this case. Now I know somebody's shooting at me, but I couldn't even see him, so they actually do leave a shadow, but sorry, I forgot what door to go through. They actually do leave a shadow, but in dark spots you can't see their shadows, so we're not going to really worry about them. Like I said, this mission is pretty easy. You can go through it and let them see you, and it doesn't really matter. The next thing we're going to do, we're just going to run through this part. Alright. And that's the door that you're going to need to go through in a minute here, but first I did the computer. The computer is more annoying than anything else, because you can't even do other objectives while the computer's going. You have to literally sit here the entire time while the computer does whatever it needs to do for 2 minutes. So I'm going to drop through this hole and touch the computer. Now, right now, you can hide, you can shoot them. I don't really know what you want to do. I'm just going to hide in a corner that way nobody sees me. I'm just going to hide right here. And I didn't know if you can do this. I guess this is a good time to explain it since we literally have nothing to do for 1 minute and 40 seconds. So, you can actually, you can tag enemies using your camera, of course, but if you actually take it and throw it, and I don't know if you can see this on your screen, but there's a little screen right here that is like a remote, and I can be looking around at the enemies. through the remote that I just threw. As long as you keep this on, you can see everything. And here, everything. And it will make a little noise sometimes to get them distracted. Oh, and also, I didn't even know this either, but if you hit the X button on your controller, it's like saying freeze. They'll freeze if you hit the X button. So, see, they're not doing anything right now. We're gonna get them distracted if you go over there. Let's try this. Ooh. Go over there. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's what the volume button is for. It's not actually for hearing them. It's to get them distracted by the noise.
Let's do another round. Hey, on me. That's gotta be.
But anyways, you got 13 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot these guys. Or not. Just get them really panicking. Alright, now that I've gotten them two, we're going to head back up to the top. So like I said, this is the same map, so you're going to recognize a lot of this. Get on my way. Now we're just going to go through this, and instead of going through that airlock over there, you're going to go through this part. That was locked before, so this is going to be different. You're not going to recognize this part, but... Alright. Oop. I've got to turn this, my bad. Now we're just going to go through this part, walk around, go under, and if you really do have a hard time with this, there's an Espire case right here, there's an Espire case in the basement, and I'll point out two on our way back over to the elevator. Yeah, I'll just go through this door. No, you can't go through the other door, back through the other door, that's probably quicker, but... If you want to know what this night is like. And you probably didn't see that guy there, but if you're actually playing the game, you'll kind of see their shadow a little bit. You have to look pretty hard, but you can kind of see the shadow of the visible people. So now, and I like riding this thing anyways, because it's just kind of fun to ride. I guess it's not a ride, it's zip line, but sometimes zip lines are rides. And if you want to know where two more cases are, there's somewhere over here. Yeah, there's two more cases right here, so if you're really bad at this, you can open up these cases too. That way, you use your Espire unit, you gotta use it. And then, once you go over to this thing, I'm going to show you a little something. If the elevator is not opening up for you for some reason, it's probably just because you have this holster. You need to take it in your hand, and it'll open. And also, if you don't have it with you, you're going to realize that you just like picked it up and then thought you had the security card. You're going to have to go back and get it. But anyways, there you go. That is a full playthrough of mission 1.4. Pretty easy mission, like I said. And that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching. I can't wait to see another one of my videos. And until then, goodbye.